But if y'all are ready, I'm going to say let's go ahead and find a comfortable seat and start to check in with our breath. So you're welcome to go ahead and close your eyes. Maybe let some of the wiggles and fidgets come out, rolling the shoulders just a little bit. And just feeling yourself fully situated on your mat. Anchoring down through the sit points. And maybe drawing a little bit of length through the spine. And then as always, you're just going to begin to drop into your breath. Start to check in, notice the depth and quality. Maybe begin to extend your exhales out just a little bit longer than your inhales. And with your next inhale, I want you to squeeze the shoulders up really close by the ears. Kind of clench everything up. And then with an exhale, big sigh, drop them out. Do that twice more. Inhale really big. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Maybe you even make this time. And then release. One more time. Big breath in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Let it go. Beautiful. Drop the chin towards the chest and just gently start to roll the head and the neck. Nice and easy. Take your time with it. And then start to roll in the opposite direction. We'll bring it back to center. Bring the hands right to the kneecaps. And I want you just to slowly start to flex through the spinal column. Just like a seated cat-cow, gently beginning to move. And as you warm up the spine, let this move into whatever feels right. So you can take really slow, kind of gradual rolls through the spinal column. Or you can over-exaggerate this a little bit and get the shoulders or the head involved. And then bring it all the way back to center. Draw the belly in, sweep the arms up overhead. Take the right hand by the right hip and just start to reach that left arm over towards the right. Belly super strong here. And then we're going to use the belly strength, lift all the way up. Take the left hand over towards the left, right arm reaches. And then let yourself just tick-tock a few times back and forth. Nice and easy. Whatever side you land on next, you're gonna hold there. And as you sink into this, both hips grounded to the mat, I want you to start to roll that top arm. Take big, big circles. Maybe you roll out the wrist as you circle that top arm. You'll take it in both directions. And then extend that top arm all the way over. Give yourself one full breath into that rib cage. Use your next inhale, lift up. Both arms reach. Take the other hand down to the ground. Reach long through that top arm. And then begin those big circles. And moving in both directions. And then reach really long through that top arm. Belly still pulled in strong. One full breath. And bring it back up to center. I want you to keep both arms lifted. Really think about activating the abdominal muscles so that the rib cage isn't flared out. We want everything drawn in. Both arms are lifted. Go ahead and make a fist and tuck the thumbs in. You're going to inhale, and I want you to keep the arms stick straight and take them down by the ground. And then you're going to exhale, bring them all the way up overhead. Inhale down, exhale up. If your breathing pattern switches, if you're inhaling up, exhaling down, that's fine. But we're going to speed this movement up really quick. And I want you breathing in and out through the nose, almost like you're doing rapid fire. So it's going to look like this. You can join in whenever you're ready. Eyes can be opened or closed. Keep the jaw soft. Breath is super powerful. Stay with it. Inhale up. Hold here. Hold the breath into the body. Exhale it down. Close your eyes and just settle back. Beautiful. Take the right arm, lift it up. Bring your right hand to your left cheek. So you're just wrapping it around your head. You're going to gently pull right ear towards right shoulder. Send your left arm out to your left to accentuate the sensation. Good. Now I want you to drop your gaze as if you're looking just underneath your right armpit. And then use that right hand, press yourself all the way up. We'll take the left hand to the right cheek. Lengthen through the spine and then tilt the head, left ear towards the left shoulder. Maybe the eyes close and you focus your breath right here on those little neck muscles. Good. And then direct your gaze just past your armpit. One more deep breath. Lift yourself all the way up. Let's roll the shoulders a couple times. And then we're going to move over into hands and knees. And I want you just to take a couple movements that would feel nice to you. Maybe you tuck a blanket under the knees if you like. You're going to spread the fingertips out nice and wide. And then just start to flow through cat-cow, maybe some big hip circles. Allow yourself to take the next breath or two, moving in whatever way feels best to your body. You're eventually going to make your way into a down dog, and I just want you to pedal the feet a little bit. So there's no rush. Feel free to balance out wherever you are. We're going to take our time here, just kind of easing through, bending one knee deeply and then the other, shaking out the head and the neck. Beautiful. When you feel complete with those wiggles and fidgets, I want you to come completely into stillness in your down dog. Anchor the feet, kind of press the heels energetically away from one another. Roll the shoulders down the back. Bring intention to every part of your body. On your next inhale, roll the body forward. Come to plank or low plank. So you can drop down to the knees if that feels better to you today. Or leave the toes tucked. Thighs are super, super strong here. Belly's pulled all the way in. On your next exhale, squeeze the elbows in close by the rib cage, lower flat to your belly. Fingertips in line with the chest. You're going to press through the tops of the feet. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. We're going to do a couple just like that. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and hold. Squeeze the elbows in. Maybe draw the chin back just a little bit. And then exhale, whole body down. Press yourself back into a child's pose. Reach the arms completely down the mat. On your next inhale, take both arms all the way to the left. Let the head relax. Feel that sensation along the right shoulder, right rib cage. Bring it all the way back through center and over towards the right. Let the head drop. Inhale, bring yourself all the way back through center. We'll make our way into tabletop. Draw the belly in, strong here in the center. We're going to inhale, reach the right arm all the way up. Exhale, take the right hand down to the mat. Come all the way to the shoulder joint. Relax the head. Left hand can go anywhere that feels good. Maybe close your eyes. Focus your awareness on the breath in that right shoulder. Slide that left hand back in line. Put a little pressure into it and make your way back to table. Find center, and then from there, reach up, left arm. Thread it all the way through. Come fully onto that left shoulder joint, and then breathe. Put some pressure into that right hand. Lift yourself all the way back up. Use your next breath. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, find down dog. On your next inhale, roll the body forward. Come to a push-up position. Hold here for 3 full breaths. Keep the jaw soft. After that 3rd breath, you're going to exhale, lower flat to your belly. This time we're going to interlock the hands behind the back. Press the knuckles towards the feet as you peel the torso off the mat. If this feels okay, you're going to lift both legs off the mat and think about squeezing them towards one another as you lift through the torso. Lower it all the way down. Press yourself back into down dog. Beautiful, guys. You're going to step the right foot up to the right thumb. Go ahead and square the hips. Get even here. And we're just going to nice and easy start to roll up the spine, coming to that high lunge pose. We'll take the arms up overhead. Think about Anchoring the hips pointed straight forward. Squeeze the thighs towards one another. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, you're going to bend through that back knee a little bit. And then inhale, lift it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, lift it up. One more time. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, lift it up. Hold here. Keep the jaw soft. Exhale, bring both hands to the mat. And we're going to lift up through the right arm. Big twist. Good. Release the right hand down. Step yourself back into down dog. Now you can either stay right here. If you want to flow through a vinyasa, you can roll the body forward. Lower through your plank. Lifting up whatever variation of back bend you might want. And we meet back in down dog. Good. With your next inhale, step the left foot to the left thumb. Light on the fingertips to start here, square the hips. Inhale, gently starting to roll up the spine. Crown of the head is the last thing up. We'll take the arms overhead. Good, deep breath in. On the exhale, lower that right knee down and lift it up. Exhale, take it down. Lift it up. Exhale, take it down. Lift it all the way up. Hold here. Good. Stay with your breath. Exhale, fold both hands down to the mat. Right hand stays. You're going to inhale, lift the left arm. Extend. Focus on your breath. Good. Exhale, left hand comes down. Step yourself back into down dog. Option here to take a flow. If you want to roll the body forward, come to plank. You can flow through a vinyasa or you can skip it. We meet in down dog. Steady your breath. Beautiful. Start to walk the feet up to meet the hands. You're going to hang heavy in ragdoll. Let your whole torso drape forward. Maybe shift some of the weight out of the heels more into the balls of the feet. You can sway a little bit side to side. Let the head completely hang heavy. Good. Relax the arms. Roll yourself up to a standing position. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Loop the shoulders around and just find mountain pose here. Perhaps you close the eyes. Feel the breath in the belly, the rib cage, and the chest. Let the eyes open if they're closed. And you're going to take a big wide step on your mat. I want you to take the toes out just a little bit. So you've got at least a leg's length step here. You're going to bring your hands right to your hips. I want you to draw the belly in so that the pelvis tucks forward just a bit. And you're going to take a deep breath here in standing. And then on the exhale, you're just going to squat down. You're going to inhale. I want you to think about squeezing the thighs together. And then inhale, take it down. Good. Move slow and controlled. Think about squeezing those inner thighs. Make it a little bit more challenging than it actually has to be. Good. And then we're going to come down and we're going to hold here. Belly's really firm, pelvic floor is lifted. Take the hands up behind the head, grow long through the spine. Deep breath in, and on the exhale, take the right elbow towards the right thigh. It doesn't need to touch. Bring it back up. Take the left towards the left thigh. Bring it back up. Good, just like that, nice and easy. Keep thinking about squeezing the thighs towards one another. Don't let the feet slide out. Don't let the torso collapse. Stay long. Good. Next time you're over towards the right, we're going to take that right forearm, take it to the right thigh. Reach the left arm straight up. Stay with it. Good. Bring yourself back to center, hands behind the head. Left forearm, left thigh. Reach the right arm up. You got it. Stay with it. Back up to center. As you straighten the legs, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Good. Pivot the toes slightly pigeon-toed. And we're going to take a forward fold. From here, I want you just to lunge side to side. You can take the hands to the mat or to a block. And just take some little lunges to loosen up the hips. And bending the knees as deeply as feels comfortable in your body. And then bring yourself all the way to center. Equal weight in the feet. Press strong through the outer edges of the feet. And just let yourself forward fold here. Imagine pressing into the edge of each foot and shifting the weight forward into the balls of the feet. Let the head drop. Beautiful. Walk the hands out. Extend long through the spine. Right hand comes underneath the heart. Belly pulls in, and you're going to inhale to the left as you twist up. Good. Left hand comes down to the mat. Place it right where the right hand was, right underneath the heart. Inhale, lift to the right. Good. Right hand comes down. Energize both legs. Bring the hands right to the hips. And nice and easy, lift yourself up. Heel toe the feet back together. Just close your eyes. Reconnect with your breath. You can let the eyes open. And we're going to take the feet wide again, but not quite as wide, just about a leg's length step. If you are using a block or something, you're welcome to grab that. We're going to pivot the right foot facing forward, and the left foot is going to come to about a 45-degree angle. If you're using a block or some books or a small table, you're going to place that just to the inside of your right foot. So it's on the inside of that ankle joint. Good. Now I want you to think about squeezing the thighs up and towards one another. We're going to extend the arms up and out, and I want you to reach towards that right foot. Reach over, and then bring it back up. Reach out and over, and bring it back up. Good, one more time. Reach out and over, bring it back up. Beautiful. Keep that engagement in the legs, belly's firm. Take one more breath, reach all the way out, and then we're gonna hinge. Drop the right hand down to the thigh, the shin, or the block, never on the knee. Send that left arm all the way up, triangle pose. Your gaze can be down at the foot, straight ahead, or straight up, whatever feels most comfortable for your head and your neck. Check in with the legs, make sure they're still turned on. Nice deep breath here. Unclench the jaw. Soften the throat. Bring the left hand to the left hip. Put a deep bend in that right knee, and then lift yourself up. Belly turned on. You can straighten that leg. Nice. If you're using a prop, we're going to pick it up, and we're just going to pivot the toes to the other side. Left toes point forward, right heel drops back a little bit at a 45, and then that block is to the inside of the left ankle. Belly's turned on, send the arms up and out. Fire up the thighs. We'll reach, reach, reach forward, and then bring it back. Reaching the left hand forward over the left toes. Okay. Let's do one more time. Okay. And this time we'll go all the way down. Reach that left arm out. Left hand comes to the thigh, shin, or block. Check in to see how it feels on this side, and then you reach the right arm up. Find a healthy place for your gaze, something that feels all right on your head and your neck. Beautiful, guys. Really rich breath here. Not just the inhales, but full, complete exhales. If you find that you're taking really short little sips of air, back out a little bit. Bring the hand higher. Last two breaths. Good. That right hand comes to the right hip. Deep bend in the left knee, and you're just going to gently ease yourself up. Good. Bring yourself back to standing. Just close the eyes. You'll step yourself back to the top of the mat. We'll bring the hands together at the heart, maybe a little bend in the knees. Deep breath in, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Let the head hang heavy. Plant the hands to the mat. Step yourself all the way back into a down dog. And just take a minute here. Pedal the feet. Restore a little bit of symmetry and balance to the body. You can play here in down dog for a few more breaths, or if you'd like one last vinyasa, you can roll forward and find that movement. We're all going to meet in a child's pose, maybe with the knees a little bit wider to support the low back. I want you to soften your breath, soften your body. From here, you're going to roll yourself back onto your belly, and we're going to take that deep shoulder stretch. So come all the way flat on the stomach. And when you get there, you're going to send your right arm straight out in front of you, palm facing down on the mat. And you're going to take your left arm and you'll thread it underneath the torso so that you're actually laying on that left arm. If that feels okay, you might decide to cross the right arm over, which is a little bit awkward for the head and the neck, but it creates this little nook for you to rest your forehead in. So it's right arm out, left arm under the torso, maybe you cross the right arm over, and then just let the head drop. Nice and easy, you're going to start to unwind that right arm. You'll bring the right hand in line with your chest. And then you're going to send the left arm out to your left, and we're going to roll onto the left side of our body. So your head is relaxed down. You come all the way onto the left side. Roll yourself back onto your belly. Left arm is going to extend straight in front of you. And we're going to thread the right arm underneath. See how it feels there, and then if you want to cross the left arm over, you can. Let the head drop. Gently unwind that left arm. We'll send the right arm all the way out to the right. Roll onto the right side body here. Roll yourself all the way back onto the belly. And from here, you're just going to flip over onto your back. So you can keep your head where it is. You can switch around on the mat, whatever feels best. And when you get there, I want you to pull the knees in really close towards the chest. And even think about keeping the tailbone rooted down towards the mat so that you get this little compression through the whole back body. Let that go, bring the hands right on top of the kneecaps and just start to gently swirl the knees. And move it in the opposite direction. We'll bring the soles of the feet down to the mat. And I want you to send the right leg up. Maybe clasp the hands behind that right thigh and just roll the ankle joint out. And then we're going to cross the right ankle just above the left knee for that figure four. Encourage that right knee to kind of settle down. And then when it's right, you might pull the legs in, clasping behind the left thigh. And you're welcome to pull the leg in close here and hold, or if you're kind of craving some movement, you can sway a little bit left and right. Unclasp the hands, bring the left foot back to the mat. We'll take this into a twist. So you're going to take both legs to the left. So left thigh meets the ground, right foot meets the ground. And then send the right arm out to your right, maybe look over that shoulder. Use an inhale, bring yourself all the way back towards center. We'll place the right foot to the mat. Send the left leg up, clasp behind the left thigh, roll out the ankle. And then cross the left ankle just above the right knee. Find that figure four shape. Let the hip and the knees settle down, and then we're going to pull the right leg in. Clasp the hands behind the thigh, and either hold here in stillness or let yourself sway a little bit. Release that right foot back to the ground. And then we're going to take that twist. So right thigh, left foot, come out to the right. And then we'll send the left arm to the left with the eyes closed. Use your next inhale, come back to center. Let's maybe take a happy baby before we settle into Shavasana. So you're going to bend the knees, grab hold of the soles of the feet or maybe the backs of the thighs, and then anchor the tailbone down. And take 3 deep breaths. When you feel complete, you're going to start to settle into your resting pose. Give yourself a moment to maybe find a pillow or a blanket to be comfortable. Maybe you choose to move to a legs up the wall position. You'll take your time and just start to let the body really settle here. A place of comfort and ease. And as you find that place, your eyes are closed and you'll let go of control over the breath, control over the body. Giving yourself permission to come into a state of complete relaxation. You'll feel your body relax. Maybe feeling this wave of calm beginning to wash over you from the crown of the head, moving through the forehead, the eyebrows, the eye sockets, relaxing the cheeks and the jaw, the throat, the back of the neck. Allow yourself to see and feel this wave of calm completely washing over you, moving past your shoulders, your collarbone, chest, the sides of your rib cage, your upper back and middle back. Relaxing the muscles of the belly, the pelvis, the hips. Relaxing the thighs, the backs of the legs, softening the kneecaps and the calf muscles. Feeling this wave of calm move through the ankle joints, through the tops of the feet, the toes and the soles of the feet. So that your entire body, your entire being is relaxed and at ease. You're in a place of complete calm and restoration. Start to notice your breath. Find a little bit of movement through the fingers and the toes. You might roll the head left and right and just loosen up. And then begin to take those larger movements, maybe stretching the arms or hugging the knees in, whatever feels right to you. You'll use the next 10 or so breaths to find your way to seated. There's no rush, so just be easy with yourself. We'll let the hand settle right at the heart. Feel the jaw soft, the breath strong. Thank you guys. Namaste.